Alright, we're live. Today I'm gonna start grinding out something I've wanted to do for a while now. I'm fairly confident it's possible to do IS-5 without items, using only 4 stars. Of course, with higher rarity that's already been done, but given how you can avoid most of the fights, and the earlier ones aren't that hard, I think there should be some path that will let me reach the first boss and beat the shit out of them. So, we'll grind that out and see how it goes. Since I'm not using any items, Spearhead is basically the only squad worth using, because it's the only form of stat buff I can get other than Thoughts. The reason I want to do this in IS-5 in particular is because it's possible to not pick up any items at all. In other ones you have to roll RNG to either get completely useless items that don't do anything, but here you can just pick up 0 items throughout the entire run, because you're not forced to go on 2 wish notes. Same squad as usual. Even if we're not gonna abuse the ones with reroll, we still want a bunch of them, so we can get as many fights as we can early on. We can take the emergencies on the first or second floor. On the third floor we basically want only normal fights, and on the fourth or fifth ideally we would avoid every fight. It isn't impossible to take a fight on the fourth floor, but I'm at risk of leaking, so it's best avoided. Right, let's see if I remember how to ideally do this. I think I wanted to just ignore the shield guard entirely and just go for the crystal on the normal mode. On the challenge mode I needed to do something different depending on what I have in my squad specifically. What ending the first one, of course. No other ending is remotely an option. The second and third one will be too much of a stat check. So the first one is the only way we can get away with this. Before the update I tried to do it in IS-4, but I got items way too often and I got annoyed with it, because I couldn't really avoid them. Hi Maya. So I have a few questions I need to figure out, like what runes I should actually bring to the fight, because I'm not sure what the ideal rune for it would be. It's probably the attack speed rune, but I'm not 100% sure. We're also gonna have to deal with only 6 deploy limit, unless I want to spend the rune on it, but I think that's not worth doing. How can one abuse the blueprint squad? You use it to take more fights. You just spam refresh on everything to get emergencies, that's it. You're not gonna see it this stream because we're not using the blueprint squad. I've gotten asked this 1500 times, I'm just gonna make a video on it after this stream. Like where I just demonstrate exactly what you wanna do. Oh shit, we reset. I took an item on accident. Curse you, autopilot. It was a normal stage 2, so I didn't expect the item. I did it. Yeah, sometimes very rarely you get items from normal stages and I just didn't expect it. Well, hasn't been done, so whether it's possible or not is something we'll find out. I think it is, but we'll see. You don't have to take an item on the second floor. Play IS-5 and you'll see. You're never forced to take an item. At least it's the exact same stage. Is there a way to get the bird? Yeah, I can probably just out heal that with Gummy, right? Place her here. Then we just need to kill archers and the other assholes. We can use Pinecone on this tile, because Gummy will eat all the drones. And then Click can work on the... Actually, we can do that earlier. It is the normal mode, so you don't have to be too careful. Since this guy has taunt too, so my operators can't actually be hit. Yeah, this should be valid. Not that it's important to get the 5 ingots. I'll never run out of money because the only thing I can buy from a shop is the recruits anyway. Stuff like the stun items are also considered collectible, so I can pick them up. Oops. Good thing they're bleeding. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, don't accidentally pick up the item now.
Mission accomplished.
完璧な仕事ができました。ドクター、満足していただけましたか？
I think the only guard that does anything for me is Utage, because I can drop her to new crystals. I'll probably pick Ethan or Arene or Moose later on, we'll see. And yeah, we can just play Bad Neighbor twice. There's no reason to stay in yellow, wait, because we'll get rid of any lingerer we get anyway.
よーし、指揮はみんなに任せたよ。
Can you beat difficulty 15 without using Silver Gun? Well, I don't know. Somebody else will have to find that out for obvious reasons. I can't deny it or verify it. I guess while I'm grinding out this challenge, I can do a few videos off stream. I'll cover how to abuse the blueprint squad, and I'll just go into more detail about the endings, because I do get a lot of questions about them. Oh, by the way, even in the emergency, Pinecone doesn't die on this tile, which kind of surprised me. But she only gets hit by this asshole once, so there's not enough damage to kill her. The second trumpet doesn't hit her. She actually just straight up takes more damage from the on the normal mode, because she gets shot more by the Sarkaz guy. Though since we have Utage. Think I'll need to retreat Pinecone if I actually want to get the Mimic. Again, there's no need to actually get it because I won't run out of ingots. It's more for practice purposes. Okay, so there's 3 enemies to Stau and Gummy now. And we'll deploy Click right as they're about to die. Actually, we can just kill the chest, I guess, since it's pretty wimpy.
Mission accomplished.
Why would you pick when you can have both? Both? I had to look for a second to make sure I didn't accidentally pick up a relic. These things are still worth picking up because we can sell them in the shop. And yeah, we'll do this fight. We're just doing it for the recruit ticket. I'm doing ending one, of course. I'm gonna get this question asked a bunch of times, right? No, it's already been done without 4 stars. With higher rarity, so there's no point in doing that over again.
はいよ見えたよ
指示を振ってるよ
I guess I can just drop the second trumpet to speed up the map.
普段通り釘を打てば大丈夫。
フムの特製料理だよ
I'm sure you will,
ちゃんと
Primad.
振ってるよまだ
I'm
ま
sure
だ
you
持
will.
ちますよ。
はいよ
20 is normal count, so no duck. Not that I would care if there is one, since it's just a time waster at the moment.
いただきます
All endings have been done without items. It's far from impossible. With 4 stars, they're definitely impossible though. No question about
の
that.
人そろそろ同行した方がいいよねだってドクターがいてくれればグムたちは絶対負けないもん
Don't pick up the item. I'll take Matterhorn for later. Maybe I should have taken Bubble first, I'm not sure. I'll use Matterhorn to stall the boss. But ideally I'll just avoid any fight. Can we get another fight?
At your service.
Once we get on the 4th or 5th floor where I need a proper defender, ideally I'll just avoid any fight at that point.
ドクターグムたちの帰りを待っててねグム怖くないよグムがみんなを
Utonada is sleeping right now. Sadly, she definitely can't do anything here. A mix of the high DP cost and enemies killing her in a few
美味
hits
しいもの食べよう
makes her too inefficient. No way to make use of her. We're gonna have way more than 6 squad swords. Least of all because you gain swords when you level up. But we can also pick up more at a safe house.
グムの特製料理だよ
Vanguards aren't too important on the early stages. This is something I've noticed, but I feel like people massively overvalue Vanguards in IS. I remember it back from IS3, where on most stages Vanguards are just completely irrelevant because you have enough DP to deploy everything you need, no matter what operators you bring.
はいよみんな飛んで
バッテリーはまだまだ持ちますよ。
Same here. Ideally, I want some Vanguards like Beanstalk for some particular stages.
ごちそうさま
But if we're not overburdening ourselves, the map isn't that fast anyway. And if you don't have any extra DP cast, it's not a huge deal. Can you use the FOTS? Yeah, the FOTS are fine. They're not items. I don't wanna... Let's burn some rune away. Because I don't wanna give up the life, basically. So we'll just burn this. We are definitely going to be leaking a lot of enemies, so we wanna keep ourselves skinny. On the other hand, we can't use these things because they are actually an item. As long as collectible says 0, I consider it valid on the run. Which means I also can't use this book because it will increase the collectibles. I'll pick up this rune, we'll use it later. This is kind of obvious, but shops are incredibly useless nodes to me. Instant walk, thank you. Oh yeah, I have to sell this stuff off. I was wondering why I was still so fat. No, shops can give me up to 4 recruits, only the first one has 2 recruits. There we go, 0 items.
With pleasure
And you can now watch Matterhorn beat the shit out of the archers.
All is ready.
グムがみんなを守る。
I like this map. You have to balance a lot of things while not being overly difficult.
お腹すいた。
Yeah.
Since they're made of paper, even
Shield
Matterhorn
is
is enough to kill them.
みんなお腹すいた。
Yeah, we can probably just kill two of these swords at once, right?
指示を
I guess we can't.
はいちゃんと聞いてます
Yeah, well, lesson learned. Don't do that next time.
やっちゃおっか。
気兼ねを引く
Kind of surprised we couldn't do it with an E2 Gummy. I know I can do it with an E1 Gummy and an E2 Pinecone, which is why it surprised me.
ドクターの言うみんなどいて。
I guess in that circumstance, Pinecone gains more. Don't particularly wanna
指示を気兼ね
buff with the flag, so we're gonna full click back. Sort of an awkward angle. Should deploy her on the higher tile next time.
位置についたよ。みんなお腹すいた。
That's fine. We'll have Utage tanking one of them this time. And Pinecone has her shots ready.
いただきます。
普段通り釘を打ってエリはまだまだ持ち普段通り釘を打てば大丈夫
元気出して。
Mission accomplished.
Most hated map. The robot map from IS4 on the 4th floor. The one where you have the small sperms going one by one for 20 minutes. It's extremely boring and I hate playing it. I'll probably throw these away. Not sure why I bothered picking them up. Beanstalk. Since the crab can't die, it chooses a ton of stuff. Useful to have around. What the buff? 50% extra attack. Oh, no longer they could kill Gummy. This one gives a crystal for sure, right? So we're doing this and then going down to the safe house.
私たちの見せ場だ。
Not man-made carnival. Man-made carnival is on the 5th floor. I said the 4th floor. Man-made carnival doesn't have the sperm from Dorothy's event, it just has the robots.
ビーンストークショー
Did you just hear robots and went to the 5th floor stage?
私たちの実力を見せてあげよう。
Ah! You have a trauma with it, I guess. That I don't share.
やっちゃおっか。来た。当たらないよ。
Thank you. Oh, I can deploy Gummy somewhere. It's fine.
グムがみんなを守る。元気出して。みんなどいて。来た。当たらないよ。
釘のようにここでしっかり
グムの特製料理だよ。
はい普段通り釘を打てば大丈夫はいエリはまだまだ持ち
Stay calm, my friend.
みんなお腹すいた。
What was Time Worn Crisis again?
準備このお化け本
I'm bad with stage names. I mostly remember them by floor and random bullshit.
指示をエリはまだまだ持ちますよ
Yeah, I thought for a second I remembered the name of that stage in the 3rd floor in IS4 that has water casters, but then I remember I've always called it the Shady Shithole, and I don't remember its actual name. The one that has the casters from Chinauter's event. Yeah, cause the artillery can't target range tiles. That's an explicit weakness it has.
ドクター
Don't click the item.
もしかして
Yay, to perfumer.
ちょっとすごいですか
Not like I need them. Ideally, we want to pick up squad limit. Yep, there we go. Because it's hard to come by otherwise. Useless crap for me. I'll take this because I can sell it at shops. And even if you throw it away, it just returns. So now we need to look out a bit and get only objective shields. You can technically get an item no matter what you're combining. Okay, so let's see if there's a shop, because the shop is one node with 4 ingots. Perfect, that's where we're heading. And we can get a fight, do the shop. And then unfortunately we go to a lost and found, which is a dead node, but hopefully we can reroll it into something useful. What's the fight? Cowsit? Yeah, pretty doable. Let's go. What stage was morning labor? Oh yeah, the Lancers. Free win. I think lose is the most misspelled word of all time, with basically zero context. Like with zero competition. I'm like 90% sure that most people are just misspelling it on purpose because it's a meme. Then again, most people can't spell, so maybe I'm wrong on that, and I'm being too optimistic.
Yeah.
You mean the Emperor's Blade or some other one? Four rocket robots. That's the one with the duck, the bear, and the dog. Yeah, that's an encounter stage, it's not a normal stage. You can get all three of them without fighting the robots, though. How much defense can he reach? 1100. I don't think that's enough to tank anything on the 4th floor. But I'll try it. But I'll check the stats once we get there. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't hate the running casters from IS4. I do agree that Dark Knights players like to say they hate any enemy unit that has any mechanics whatsoever, though. So I'm not surprised that a lot of people hate them. Personally, I find the basic enemies that run faster when you hit them way more annoying than the caster. E2 Tage. I wonder if I should start getting moves first, because I can actually use the damage reduction. If I roll a Puan, I'm gonna go up. This is a relic, so we can't pick it up, to be clear. From supporter, the only pick is Roberta. E2 Beanstalk. The champions are just a generic stat stick. You don't block them, you bind them at a distance and you're fine. Usual stuff. I think we're gonna need some AoE. No luck on the runes though. Yay, more safe houses. Do we take trip once? With that we can go up and take one more stage. So either take one extra fight using the plants or promote something. In terms of promoting stuff, we have to choose between Pudding and Roberta. I'm not big on either, so I think I'm taking the plants. If there was a squad limit, I would have taken that. Because there's never a guarantee of how many more Can we fight this? Nope. Moving on. We can... this one should be survivable, and we can get a stone from here to go down to the wish. Obviously, we need to transform the wish first. Wait, maybe... shit, maybe I could have played it. Yeah, I could have played it, shit. I could have just killed the emergency. Because I have E2 Pinecone, E2 Matterhorn, E2 Gummy, E2 Perfumer. I have the things I actually need to fight the stage. I underestimated myself. How do I get rid of the spiders? I guess that's gonna be Matterhorn's job. Because they're gonna body anything else. Wait, I think Gummy will do it better.
Yeah.
Because she can self-heal. Okay, start killing the crystal. I'll sacrifice Roberta if I have to, which I absolutely do, yeah. No surprise, and Perfumer can stay in the necrosis, it's not a big deal. Yeah, Matterhorn can tag that. We're gonna need to use a skill to actually unheal, but that's fine. Where do you want pudding? I guess here is fine. Speed out Roberta, please. Can you tank this guy for a bit? Because she does way more damage when she's the one tanking, of course. Yeah, that's perfect. So that way they don't stack up on Matterhorn. Because we can tank them one by one, but not all at once. I think we can style a few of them. And kill the crystal that way.
Retribution.
Some extra defense should put him over the edge, so they stop doing so much damage. We could have killed them faster, of course. We're just delaying, so we have enough time to get the crystal too.
Mission accomplished.
Can the crab walk the monitor? What's the monitor? Is the thing that eats your operators? Yeah, of course it can. It's been doing that the entire stage.
Can you put this in my evaluation?
Anything can block them. Like they're not some kind of special unit that's unblockable. If it has block, it can block it. I'm getting too many defenders. Bubble can potentially be useful. Useless note. What do we get? Lingerer. Useless. Don't even have any shields I can get. Wonder if I can actually kill Cowsit with this. It's gonna be a bit hard to tank. Yeah, summoners can need them too. I don't know what you're talking about. Something else one-shot your summon then. You can use anything. They eat summons just fine. The crabs work too. I just realized they have zero reason to rush killing the crystals, so maybe I just trolled myself a
敵
little.
のようにここでしっかり支えます。
ドクターの言うとバッシャー来た来た当たらないよ。
はい気兼ねをベリーはまだまだ持ちますよ。普段通り釘を打てば大丈夫。
Oops, I definitely trolled myself a little with the drone. Yeah, that was a huge mess up for me. We might lose a bunch of lives just because of that.
位置についたよ。
I won't be afraid.
I should have had a Pinecone in a position where she can kill the drones faster, so they don't become such a problem.
おいしいもの食べよ
Though the extra scaling sure doesn't help.
う。顔をもうちょっとこっちに持ってきて。ありがとう。力見えたよ。フムの特製料理だよ。
Yeah.
ここですか？
Might sound weird, but Monster is really easy to tank. Cow City is the one that I can't really bother tanking. Yeah, we're just gonna let her go. I can deal with her shit.
はい。
Go away,
指
please.
示普段通り釘をベリーはまだまだ持ちますよ。
Losing 5 lives is less than ideal, but I really messed up the
指
setup,
示を気兼ねを
ドクターの言う通り
so I'm kinda forced to do it.
指示普段通り釘を打てば気兼ねを引く。はいちゃんと聞いてます。
言ったらどこ切ればいいのかな。
Okay, so I guess I'm going to need to kill Monster first when I play this stage. I wanna stall Cow City on the tankier defender I have, with Roberta somewhere in the back. Well, Pinecone should probably be way in the front so she can insta-kill
ドクターの言う通りにするよ。
the snipers that summon drones, because we can't deal with them otherwise.
はい。カナ。
ここですか？
Yep. Understood.
This wasn't a loadout issue, this team can kill both. I just messed up. It's not always about the spot. I just did something stupid.
やっちゃおっか。
I shouldn't have prioritized killing the Crystal Wardy. I wasted resources that I could have spent getting rid of the buffers and controlling the drones better. That's all.
ドクター。はい、こっち向いて。Yep. Electric diffusion.
It's nothing, it's just the effect it has.
はいちゃんと聞いてます。
That's fine with me.
Okay, RNG moment.
だったらちょうだい。
Will the stage end first or will it explode? Okay, it explodes before the stage ends. Animation is faster than the spiders. With spiders it takes exactly the same time, so it's a bit of
完
RNG.
璧な仕事
Sometimes
が
the
でき
stage
ま
ends
した。
before they do damage, sometimes they do damage and then the stage
満
ends.
足していただけましたか？
Maybe I should have taken Ethan. Not sure. Okay, do we have a shop? Unfortunately not. We do have a safe house though. We can start a different tempo. Why not? It's not an item. Toyo limit, squad limit, more ones is what I want, I think. Because I'm gonna need to reroll a lot of stages. Can I not die to this stage? I sincerely doubt it. But I'll try.
言うことを聞く。やってみる。
出発だよ。
Main problem is I can't
行くよ。
kill most of the crystals, so I guess I need to just kill this one, make the smallest available space, and go from there.
飛べー。このおバカ。うちの子たちをいじめないで。
I'm going to leak the chest. I think it doesn't take lives though, so that should be fine.
はい。ママ。発射。Yep. Understood. Electric charge. 準備はあいつらを止めて。グムがみんなを守る。
I should have deployed Utage there instead of Gummy.
I won't be afraid.
Yeah, it has to be Pinecone, I guess, on this style. And then I can't control the top. Was pretty sure this is one of the stages I couldn't fight without items,
Yes?
or a very specific squad, but gave it a try.
Fine with me.
Because I have no effective way to control that lane at the back anyway.
はい。ベリーはまだまだ
Like I can fold the casters here for the most part, but this one lane would still struggle with. Maybe I should consider picking a different medic too, because I can set up a squad that kills this, just not what I generically pick. Yeah, I'm not sure I have a reason to pick Perfumer. Maybe I should just go straight to Gavio, because the increased range will give me what I need, and then I don't have to contest the crystals at all. Take two. 5 life points, recover 1 additional. Nah, stats are worth more. Definitely not Chestnut. The thing with Chestnut is that he doesn't heal anything. He's not terrible with items because your numbers get really big, but without items he literally can't out-heal anything. Of course I'm only bringing 4 stars. I said I don't know, and we're going to find out whether it's impossible or not. Something
みんな元気。
EN listening comprehension. Chance for Patriot ending, nope. I have to beat ending 1 to get to Patriot.
目的地は
Since
ど
the
こで
ending
したっけ
strategy can roughly be described as I'm gonna leak a bunch of shit, that's not gonna happen.
釘のようにここでしっかり支えます。
位置についたよ。
はい。
グムの特製料理だよ。
やっちゃおっか。はい。気兼ねを引く。
元気出して。
気兼ねを引く。
What ending? The first one, of course. The other ones are
ま
impossible.
だまだ持ちますよ。
And there, now I've said something is impossible without attempting it.
お腹すいた。
Which I think I did several times this stream already.
指示をどうか。
はいよ。はいこっち向いて。おいしいもの食べよ。
Mission accomplished.
このままノーカットで作戦記録に。
EX8 challenge mode takes like 3 operators, dude. I think you mean S4. And it had been done before me, so and after me, with a better strategy than the one I tried to use. So it's far from impossible, anyway you look at it. Jai is kind of vast without stats. You can't fight anything in the late game.
The wall moved right before your eyes. Nah, you're
Click is really goofy, so the skin fits her perfectly. You have a problem with Click, not with her skin.
Notice a missing squad mate.
Oops. I shouldn't do that again. It's a way to leak.
What's the thing? Why don't
'Cause
you
I only
solve
got
all your
through
problems,
because
but
of
it
the
can
bind.
solve you.
やっちゃおっか。
Go away, Archer.
グムの特製料理だよ。
I think I won't bind on deploy at this point anyway. And Archer should move
鳥
soon
のよ
enough.
うにここでしっかり支えます。
グムの特製料理。
気がねを
You can't see me.
Not Matuimaru, Matterhorn. Matterhorn's way better than Matuimaru at that.
知事気がねを国はまだまだ
He has actual res, you know.
はい
But yeah, it's possible to completely shut down the boss. That's not in question. To put it mildly, the boss is not going to be the problem.
Are we done fighting? Ah, I'm beat.
Yay to Ethan. Is Matterhorn good again? Nope. We're working with what we have. Reroll time. Unfortunate. If we got another one, we could have went up for 4 fights. Not sure Contrail does much for us here. Without items, defense is gonna get a bit left behind, and we're gonna have to rely mostly on arts. Starts off pretty solid though.
ドローン飛べ。 グムがみんなを守る。
Pots aren't items.
料理だよ。
If the collectible says 0 at the end of the game, it's allowed. If it says more than 0, it's not allowed.
What's the thing? Get him good.
Not sure what squad I want to lean into exactly. I mean, we only get so many recruits, so I'm picking up what I want. I for sure know that on supporters the best pick
Are we
is
done fighting?
Roberto, because the other ones won't do anything.
I'm beat.
There are no forced collectibles for the most part, except from the reroll sometimes when we get bad RNG. But yeah, we'll just reset if we get one. No, Roberto's the best 4-star I can pick from supporters in general when I'm playing IS-5. Like, what the fuck is Deep Cower gonna do when every enemy does 3000 damage per hit? Like, she's gonna deploy one tentacle and then what? And when I only have 6 deploy? And then the other options are like Pudenku and Earth Spirit who both do no damage. We're not... Stalling isn't gonna be an option, we need to actually kill stuff. Yep. 0 collectible, that's the only condition. Doesn't matter what the item is. Exhaust vent has a crystal, so we'll do this, emergency... Wait, shit, the shop is at the bottom. Do we want a safe house or a shop? Wait, I have 2 plants, that changes stuff. So with 2 points we can start at the safe house, do 2 fights and then go and get both the shop. Okay. Oh, we didn't get a squad limit. Well, now we can get even more fights.
アイシャドウパレットは3001番がいいかな。それとも3000。ドクター、忘れ物しないでね。
There's no guarantee that it's gonna reroll into a safe house. I can't use the Doodle of Hope after all.
今回はどんな面白い動画が。美味しいもの食べよう。
Ethan kind of fucks up their movement speed, makes the entire map free. Okay, I guess the first one can be click, because we'll just bind the ranged asshole with Ethan
Hey!
before they get in range of click.
釘のようにここでしっかり支えます。
みんなお腹すいた。ドクター、みんなどいて。
There's ultimately only so much value I can extract from safe houses, and the difference between 10 operators and 13 operators isn't gonna be that big, ultimately. On top of that, I can't actually get that many vouchers from the reroll squad. Simple cap we run into is that there are stuff that it cannot roll a shop without an item. And it mostly rolls encounters and lost and found nodes, which are just lower value than a normal fight anyway. Yeah, I like it more than the brown one.
フムの特製料理だよ。
Hey, shit.
The plan.
Make Roberta do 0 damage so we can kill this in time.
本物の戦場では。
はい、普段通り釘を打ってりはまだまだ持ちますよ。
Accomplished.
Oh, the ones are tanky. Over 10,000 health.
本当はここまで徹底的にやるつもりなかったんだ。でも戦わないとクムたちがやられちゃうんだよ。
Yeah, but there's no guarantee I'm gonna get a safe house.
Understood.
Okay, if we go down, it's gonna put us at 26. So we wanna burn one rune first. Do I lose lives if I do this? Let's find out. Okay, so I have 7 lives right now. When I enter the map, will I have 6 or 7? Because it removes the one, so the weight goes down. But does it take the life first? I've never paid attention. 7. Okay, so it takes the ones first and then checks for... That's a really asinine location. Also, this stage almost always has a Puan, so I'm kind of annoyed it doesn't right now.
ついたよ。
This tile is safe, by the way. This was not an emergency, so we can just deploy Pinecone next and kill the Mimic.
釘のようにここでしっかり支えます。
If it was emergency, the Mimic would have killed Gummy in a few hits though.
指示普段通り釘を
Okay,
打って
time to
大
bait.
丈夫。
本物の戦場ではどんなさ。
指示普段通り釘を打てば大丈夫。
And
Understood.
みんなお腹すいた。
we'll sacrifice Click as bait if we need to later, but I think Gummy cannot heal the caster. I'd rather sacrifice Click,
普段通り釘を打てば。
because she has nothing better to do
やっちゃおっか。
than Ethan.
はい、気兼ねを。
There we go.
みんなお腹すいた。
There's no point in using Chiryuki's skill. She would actually do less damage with it because of the rest.
顔をもうちょっとこっちに持ってきて。ありがとう。力加減。
You can't see me.
What do I think about a 4-star Bard? Perfumer can already heal. What do I need a Bard for? Also, this map only has a crystal in emergency. I almost never played a normal boat, so I've never noticed.
指示を取ってる身はまだまだ持ちますよ。
Accomplished. The enemy has fallen. Total victory.
Stuff we'll probably get rid of to ditch the weight. Hi Rosmo. Shiryuki is mostly a pick for like the hyper late game. If I get to the last fight, she's the one that makes the most difference on it. I don't think the command XP is worth it. I think I'd rather just turn it into objective shield. A really solid squad so far, so I hope I don't get a relic from the crafting.
Don't panic if you suddenly notice
The rat is
a
on vacation.
missing squad mate.
クムがみんな
Okay, so Pinecone is E2, so we can definitely just pull these two assholes.
クムの特製料理
I think you and Roberto still died to the archers, if I'm not wrong.
ドローン飛べ顔をもうちょっとこっちに持ってきて
Okay, I'm wrong. She's gonna be fine.
力加減には気をつけるよ
Can burn the devices for extra defense.
元気出して本物のスペシャルボーフルストラクチャーのセルフイメージステージングハイライター見えたよ
Yeah, you just wait until Gummy builds a couple of stacks. And then
の
boom.
ようにここでしっかり支え
Walk
ま
one
す。
attack just in case.
はい、気兼ねを。
And they can get bodied by Pinecone, because she kills them way faster at
まだまだ
T2.
持ちますよ。
Yeah, whoops. Kind of failed to get the crystal. I kind of need it because I'm gonna miss a bunch of fights. Should be possible to get it. How much defense does it have? Ah, Shiryuki actually does damage to it. We'll kill it in 9 hits.
お腹すいた
It's fine to aggro this guy. Because we'll kill the swords almost
普段通
instantly.
り釘を釘を打ってる身はまだまだ持ちますよ。
Roger.
元気出して
Oh yeah, it has 50% damage reduction. I always forget. So instead of doing 500 damage, it does 50. Because physical damage gets screwed by damage reduction.
Mission accomplished.
On difficulty 14 and 50, the crystals and everything in their range have 50% damage reduction. It's super annoying.
このままノーカットで作戦記録に使えるじゃん
Yay, E2 click. Haze at T2 actually does kill them faster. But only at T2, so I can't really start with her for that. Ditch this thing. Okay, so we have 3 crystals. We're gonna get at least 1 crystal from here. If we don't reroll this, we can just go straight down. And I don't want to reroll it, because I can screw myself out of a shop, which is 4 recruits if I get a lost and found. So the risk isn't worth it. But we can still go up. Four stars already have true damage.
あの
Honor is a 1 star and therefore a 4 star. That's how math works.
位置についたよ元気出して ドローン飛べ
A second 4 star crusher.
元気出して
Thankfully that's never happening. Somebody at AG really loves crushers though. You ever thought about the fact that there's 4 crushers in this game?
特製料理
There's so many other archetypes with way more mechanics that barely have operators, and then you have 4 crushers in the game.
Understood.
It's kinda goofy when you think about it.
Get him good!
みんなお腹すいた？
Ethan dying is fine. He was just a stopgap because he's cheaper on DP than Pinecone.
Ready. Shatter.
指示を振って身はまだまだ持ちますよ。
The truck AFK is here, so Click will just kill it.
元気出して！
Yeah, I know. Anything below 4 stars is fine. 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, 4 star, it doesn't matter.
はい普段通り
That's what I
打てば大丈夫
play specifically. 4 stars and below.
Mission accomplished.
99% of the time that just means 4 stars though, because they're significantly higher on the power scale than everything below them.
The enemy dies.
Because they have elite too.
I advance. I advance. The enemy dies.
Pudding for later. Is Grey worth it? Ah. Not sure. Okay, we don't wanna reroll this, because we might screw ourselves. Wanna use some cheap runes so we don't lose the life we already have. Go away. We basically spent 4 points, 3 points to get 1 extra fight. Quartz will only crush you if you're not a boxer. She has standards. More casters. That's fine, but I'm not sure if we'll find a squad space for it. Shit, I should have picked up the rune. That was a big mistake. I could have gotten a bit more shields out of it. Oh, I got scared, I got an item. I can't use this because it has a higher chance of generating an item. We'll have to discard it. That was unfortunate though. Minus 2 shields there. No shop. I guess that means I can try the boss key. Yeah, that's a relatively safe path. This gives you a relic. So we do this, get 1 more point, go down and do this, something like that. Which boss fight are we doing? The normal one. Oh, okay. Whenever you want to do it. You still get resources from playing it and it doesn't cost you sanity. So you don't. So you can just play IS whenever. This is a really high DP squad, but meh. The other ones definitely aren't worth bringing. I don't know. What do you consider an interesting archetype? Would be the crux of the question there. For example, I definitely don't think Liberators are interesting, but a lot of people do. Now we're dealing with the reduced health. We're gonna need to block shots with Roberta, I guess.
クムがみんなを守る。美味しいもの食べよう。はいよ。はいよ。見えたよ。
Realistically, you just want Spot, Cruise, and Medic at E1, and you're fine. The other spots aren't that important. Oh god, no, please not a GIF. Stupid archetype name aside, it's going to give a defensive buff when they make it.
みんなお腹すいた？
はいちゃんと聞いてます
Will we save Click's life?
アイスターだって予約を取るんだよ。
Ew. Yay, Click survived. Pretty sure Click will get bodied by the caster in a bit, but deploy it after the explosion, so Gummy can heal up. Might have to leak the big asshole. Not sure I can kill it.
おいしいもの食べよう
I guess we'll find out.
はいママ
Oh, it is the normal mode, so we do have decent chances.
ちゃんと聞いて
おいしいもの食べよう
I think he has a charge instantly ready, if I recall how this works.
Feel like you're gonna faint?
Okay, we'll be fine. Why the hell did you wake up? I appreciate it, it's extra damage on the other guy.
Exterminate.
指示をどうぞ
I just haven't ever seen this thing wake up before this guy dies.
指示をどうぞドクター
I don't think anyone on this planet underrates Cruz. I believe it's fairly well known that she has the highest damage among anti-air snipers at T1. Among the lower rarities, obviously. We have ways to kill the crystal, so I'm gonna go straight to Moose. We'll just get a one from here, which is unfortunate. I would have liked to dive in, though it's insanely dangerous. This one's fucking nasty. It means I can't kill the crystals anymore. Yeah, so I can't get these crystals, so there's no reason to go down. So I'm probably better off here. Yeah, I started playing 4 stars only about a week after I started Arknights. What was the duelist? The defender? Yeah, that could be decent. If they have something that makes them pretty
たち
tanky.
の帰りを待っててね
Okay, we can get one crystal out of this. By the way, so this thing has 50% damage reduction and 50 res. So effectively this fucking thing has 250,000 health. Just so you can picture how fucking long this thing is going to take to die.
一番よく知ってるからね 位置についたよ
I don't even have a high rarity account. This is the only one I have. Oh, that's a lie. I have one that was for even lower rarity where they're low leveled, but I don't play on it that often. And I also have an account on CNA Play, but that one's not mine. I just borrow it from a friend. If I wanna waste my time, I can get both ones here, which I think I want to do, because I'm gonna need them later.
Hey, feel like you're gonna faint?
Because this thing doesn't do that much damage, I can just tank it forever. Yeah, I should probably stop DPSing it, because it's also not that tanky, and it's just gonna die.
Roger.
元気出してはいよ発射 みんなお腹すいた
Oops, too much trolling.
ここですか
Go, Pinecone, go. Clean up my mess.
ちゃんと聞いて
Fairies shatter.
おいしいもの食べよ
Hey, feel like you're gonna faint?
本物の戦場ではどんな撮影現場よりもインスピレーションが湧くのな特製料理だよ
I just realized I'm gonna league this thing, because I actually need Roberto to deploy to tank it, I think.
Yep. Discharge.
Or it's either that or it's gonna die before the crystal.
Shatter.
ムームがやるムームがやるよ
But Gummy can't out-heal it. So I kind of trolled myself a bit.
見えたよ
Yeah, I can't get the second crystal. Should have deployed Roberta on the side lanes. Some more safer spot. Not gonna bother to wait in the crystal because Gummy will just beat it to death herself. It has 0 defense, so Gummy does like 700 per hit and more on crits.
気がねよ
All ends on the day.
バッテリーはまだま ちますよ。
Oh, that's fortunate. Still not gonna be enough time though.
What's the feel like you're gonna faint?
Mostly because I didn't retreat quick.
Very well, Shadow.
Electric diffusion.
The enemy has fallen. Total victory.
Pinecone's archetype is strong in general. Though we haven't had a modern 6 stars, so W does the job at the moment for 6 stars. I don't actually want. Do I actually want to spend? Yeah, probably. If I get one crystal back, it's fine. This code is fine. I was trying to stall the duck a little bit so I could kill the second crystal.
Commencing operation.
That's a convenient spot, honestly. Makes it easier to kill than where it normally is. So I guess we go Pulling and
位置についたよ。
then Gummy, followed by Eton, and then once we get rid of the artillery,
Yep. Electric charge.
that's a kind of asinine place for the artillery to stand. So annoying. We're just gonna have to face tank it, I guess. I don't really care about the other
Let's
enemies.
do our best. 作品のようにここで
They can be
しっかり
face tanked
支えます。指示をどう
for the most
まだ
part.
まだ持ちますよ。指示を振ってるはまだまだ持ちますよ。顔をもうちょっとこっちに持ってって。気兼ねを引く。
I wonder if I can actually kill the crystal in time. We can actually stow the artillery for a bit, I guess.
You can't see me.
And once we kill enough, we can add some damage from Shirayuki. Though Shirayuki is just an AoE caster with extra steps. Oops, should have used the device there, I guess. Oh, oops. I trolled myself a bit. I forgot the artillery have the detonation effect. Needed to have DPS further back, so they can actually clean up. If I deployed other stuff further, I wouldn't have leaked anything. That was the mistake there. Just completely forgot about the worm in the artillery, because I'm used to killing them faster. Yeah, I couldn't even get one of them.
The enemy has fallen. Total victory.
Long term, that's probably run ending on its own, because I'm absolutely going to need those lives. But we'll play on. We'll see what we can get. I'm gonna save this room for later, because we can get a second Shio out of it. Okay, we have some problems. I don't actually have a good squad to kill the boss here. So I guess I'll focus on killing everything else and then figure out how to deal with the boss.
At your service.
Indigo at the ready.
I don't really think 30% max health will help me with the boss dude. The problem is I can't easily out-heal her. That would require either a medic or something like Jaya. In this case I can commit both Gummy and Matterhorn to that, which is what we're gonna do in a bit.
グムがみんなを守る。
This is also a problem, but one thing at a time.
元気出して。
Does Pudding get one shot? Oh, most certainly. This is gonna suck. What's the best dive I can get on these assholes? Over here, I think.
元気出して。
Yeah, it's only one shot.
Yep. Electric charge.
In the meantime, Gummy is getting bodied by extra enemies. We are going to die to this stage now.
元気出して。
Yep.
One shot? Yeah,
Understood.
it's gonna one shot. Yeah, I don't think I have the tools to actually get through here.
グムの特性
Well,
料理で
probably gonna die.
I shall be my conviction. I shall bring any monster to its knees.
Can't use most of the tiles available.
Understood.
Eh,
みんな。
not being able to tank the basic enemies is pretty bad, and once these guys come along, they'll just body me.
Ready.
Is 2500 enough or not? Yeah, it's enough.
Very well.
Okay, so they do about just barely 2000 damage. I can tank them with less then.
Careful.
Very well. Exterminate.
Sacrifice click to bait attacks from the boss for a bit.
Collector on standby.
We are absolutely going to die, don't get me wrong. But I think I overestimated how much damage their attack does. They are not completely untankable.
The light grows.
Should have kept Titan in and we could have cleaned up a lot of the garbage. Though this crystal completely screws me, I think, regardless.
Seas are roaring.
Okay, go next. Surviving this doesn't matter. Because we won't end up with a playable game afterwards. Okay, so these guys do about 1800 damage or so. So if their attacks don't stack up, Perfumer will heal it between the attacks. There are no wish fulfilled to get past. Just go play IS-5 for yourself. And you see. Is there a way to increase the deployment limit? Technically yes, there's a rune that will increase it, but I don't plan on using it. I think 6 deploy limit should be enough if I sequence things correctly, but maybe I'm wrong.
グム、準備完了。
If we got the night fight, I think we would have won that one pretty easily. Runes are not relics, so they're allowed. As long as it says 0 collectibles on at the end, it's allowed. That's the only rule. However, that means that I can't use stuff like stun bombs, because they are
指示
collectibles.
をどうぞ。ベリーはまだまだ持ちますよ。ベリーはまだまだ持ちますよ。
Why am I not utilizing or recruiting any medics? I would, if I had any.
はいは
You want me to magically pull a medic out of my ass or what? The game gives me one, I'm gonna get it. I'm not gonna start with one, because I need to kill the plants, and my guards suck. So that's a given.
Mission accomplished.
本当はここまで徹底的にやるつもりなかったんだ。でも戦わないと
Yeah, don't spend money leveling up 6 stars. Do it with 3 stars instead. It's cheaper. Patriot isn't that tanky. Ending 2 and 3 are completely impossible to do with 4 stars this way.
の
For the
目的地はどこ
if
でしたっ
theoretically it
け
were possible, I would allow only the items for ending 2 and 3, so I could go and do them. But they are definitely impossible with 4 stars, so I'm not even gonna try.
みんなお腹すいた？
Like, it's not even a question. There's no way we can out-heal Teresa.
やっちゃおっか。
And getting to Patriot would mean going through a different fight in which we're gonna leak a bunch of shit. It's just completely out of the question.
釘のように
By the way, I can also
ここでし
deploy Pinecone like this. It also works.
はいベリーはまだまだ持ちベリーはまだまだ持ちますよ。
How to be a pro in Arknights? I have no idea.
ベリー
Why
は
would you
ま
want?
だまだ持ちますよ。
みんなお腹すいた？
はい気兼ねを引く。はい普段通り
Tell you what,
これを打てば
RW.
大丈夫。
If you say something that makes me laugh, I will force the next recruit ticket to be a medic through black 4-star magic.
はい
Just for
ベリ
you.
ーはまだまだ持ちますよ。
おいしいもの食べよう。
Mission accomplished.
Whether she hits units with camouflage or not would make very little difference.
はあ
Because I would actually have to kill Teresis fast enough to not die to basic enemies. I don't think stacking up 65 lives is a realistic goal. We're gonna try skipping Perfumer. It's not like I get that much out of her. I wonder if using this will give me a Runded Cells for more. Let's find out.
後ろは私に任せて、お前らはとにかく前に。
ドクター忘れ物しないでね。
I don't think stacking up 30 plus shields is particularly realistic one way or the other. If you get the Doodle of Hope, sure, you can do that pretty easily. Oh no, it happened on its own. Saying I did it would imply you said something funny. And I'd never say something so untrue.
フムの特製料理だよ。
Also, you didn't even say anything in time. Gotta do it faster, you know? Since I get asked what stages I hate all the time, it's this one. At least when I'm streaming. When I'm not streaming, I can go and get some tea from the kitchen or something. But I guess I sometimes do that when streaming too.
指示をどうぞ。気兼ねを引く。
このままノーカットで作戦記録に使えるじゃん。
It's an item, so I can't pick it. I don't know what beef you're hallucinating. I just can't use it on this run. Give me a fight. Yay, a fight. I like IS4 too, more as well. That doesn't mean I hate IS5 though.
Yosh, お前ら落ち着いていけよ。
クムがみんなを守る。
Don't worry, Dark Gamer, I hate everyone who asks me question. Exactly as much as I hate everyone else by default. Misanthropy. It's really comfy when you don't have to hate anyone in particular, because you just hate everyone in general.
クムの特製料理だよ。
Never read anything on Ian.
やっちゃおっか。みんな
The text lies to you.
バッテリーはまだまだ持ちますよ。
IS3 is by far my least favorite to play, because kind of nothing happens in runs.
指示をどうぞ。気兼ねを普段通り
When I try to play it
振り下ろせば大丈夫。
with 4 stars, it's basically just a question of will I get something useful this run or die on the 4th floor? Because I can get through the first 3 floor without items, and if I don't have anything functional, then I just kind of die. Sort of like what I'm doing right now, honestly. But that's what IS3 feels in general.
おいしいもの。
I'm too lazy to go and get the chest. I could have deployed on this side. Yay!
クムにやら
It's a dog. The dog walks faster. Well,
顔を
since
もう
it's
ちょ
here.
っとこっちにやってきて。ありがとう。力加減には気をつけるよ。
Does she win the race?
本物の
The answer is yes.
セルフイメージシェーディングハイライター。
Nah, no way, I'm not playing IS3. It's just an RNG check. The stages aren't even that difficult.
君の顔にもっと喜びを
We already have it on CN, so probably in 8 months on EN. But I'm not gonna bother playing it once it comes to EN. Just don't enjoy it much. Yeah, it can wait until it dies of old age. Not my problem. Stuff we can sell. I did third phase Patriot. No idea why you need bows for that. It just dies the same way the second phase does. It's really nothing interesting. You should really just play it yourself and see that it's not really something worth caring about. Because if you can kill the second phase, you can kill the third phase. You just feed it some random operators. Because it's on the 6th floor, so you definitely have 13 operators anyway. Can I do this stage? We do have a medic, so probably.
それとも3002番
Oh, but it's the emergency version. We have to pull them one by one, but otherwise it's doable. We'll just take the fight. If we die, we die. That's how it is. Boo. I prefer the other versions where they're split into places. We're gonna mostly ignore the crystal. Beanstalk's job there is mostly to buy me some time,
治療してほしいやつ
because we're gonna
当たらないよ
need some help to actually break through.
今助けてやる
And I guess I can do this to pull one of them a bit early. Bait a few shots, make the crab tank here.
前線で作戦を指揮するのにも最適のスタイルってのがある。
Hey, over here.
Do we have a forced leak there?
来た来た
Probably.
釘のように
美味しいもの食べよ
指示を待ってるのは
Okay, I don't do this emergency stage. It's not really feasible unless we have a need to pinecone. Lesson learned.
君はまだまだ持ち
We'll
ますよ
technically get away with it, but it's not really worth
う。美
doing
味しいもの
君はまだま
with
だ持ち
a
ます
random
よ
emergency if we're gonna leak one life.
指示を普段通り釘を
Even
打てば
though in this
大
case
丈
we're
夫
gonna get away with it.
はい普段通り釘を打てば大丈夫
フムの特製料理だよ。
火金を引く
The real lesson is I shouldn't bother with it,
はい
because I can't get the item from it, so the reward isn't worth what I'm risking. If I have a need to pinecone or something similar, then I'll bother playing it. Yeah, we can just aggro this guy, it's fine.
指示を指示を普段通り釘を打てば大丈夫
元気出して。ドローン飛べ。
バッテリーはまだまだ持ちますよ
行くよ。みんなお腹すいた。
はい普段通り釘を打てば大丈夫
Hi, bro. What do you mean steal 4 only? Whose stream do you think this is? 4 only isn't a challenge thing.
連中
That's my normal.
弱すぎだなこの杖でもう少し暴れたかったぜ
The squad I run is basically prepared for the stage, but I won't necessarily beat it with a random squad without leaking, if I don't have any items. Burn a rock. I am using a different one. The one I normally do.
クムがみんなを守る。元気出して。
That's sort of an awkward spot for Pinecone. It's fine.
顔をもうちょっとこっちに持ってきて。ありがとう。力加減
I guess Ethan gets to be the human sacrifice today.
飛べ。元気出して。
Because Beanstalk can actually beat the shit out of the caster pretty well.
準備ここは通さないよ。美味しいもの食べよう。
They have very, very low defense. That's why it works.
みんな
We'll resurrect it later.
ここですか
準備ここは通さないよ。ドローン飛べ。
治療の準備だ 何やってんだ
I mean, you can use 10 sanity potions in 10
指
hours.
示を普段通り
In
釘を打てば
more
大
like
丈
in
夫
30 minutes.
指示を
What's the
火
problem?
金をバッテリーはまだ
Oh
ま
wait,
だ
you
持
weren't
ち
being
ますよ
sarcastic.
指示バッテリーはまだまだ持ちますよ
Mission accomplished.
You can beat IS-5 with 0 operators, so yeah, you can beat IS-5 with any individual
I worked
operator,
pretty hard.
regardless of
You
their
saw
quality.
me, right? Right?
Oops, I could have just put Matterhorn there. No, thank you. There is no reason to use this rune actually, because I'll just get 2 shields out of it. And I can discard all the other runes instead. Favorite Dark Souls 3 boss? The homeless dude you fight in the DLC. Guile? Guile. Oh, we just take the top path, I guess. No shop on the 3rd floor is unfortunate. We need a caster for this, or I need to medic. If you ask me for FromSoft games as a whole, it's gonna be the fight in the manor in particular. I found him more fun than Ishin. You know, I just clicked on this stage, but I'm not sure I can actually clear it. May have goofed a little bit. Obviously we won't die, there's not enough enemies to kill us. But I may have wasted a bunch of lives just now.
Violence can't solve all your problems, but it can solve.
He almost pulled it off. Yeah, I think I should just completely ignore the crystals. I'm not sure I can tank it with Gummy. We'll see. I think at least one leak will be forced. And I can't use the skill because she's just gonna start shooting at the crystal. Oops, there goes Gummy. Should have retreated the crap, not paying attention. Yeah, I was definitely correct on that. I shouldn't have started this stage. Because Gummy would have just died once multiple of these assholes started stacking up. Well, I guess I can farm out of one at least. Then again, that will take roughly 3 forevers. Why was the previous one not trying to eat Gummy? Because they ate the crab. Yeah, because the crab can't despawn. It's magic. The only things that can kill the crab are, I think there's only 3 bosses in the game that can kill the crab. The first one being Frost Nova. You need to make the tile undeployable to kill it. So it's Frost Nova, Mandragora. Mandragora one is really specific though. The only way to do it is to drop a P-War on the crab as it's being lasered, otherwise it won't work. Or you can just drop the pure. That should work too, I think. Wait, does it? Wait, shit, I need to go to a chapter 9 stage. I wanna check that. I think the pure should work on its own. We're gonna need to go and find out. Small break from IS5. I have a scientific question.
Mission accomplished.
Whether the pure can despawn the crab or not. There was a boss in IS2. I think the playwright can ban tiles, if I remember right. Okay, we'll be back to our scheduled IS5 in a couple of minutes. We have scientific questions to answer. Chapter 9. Yeah, thank you for grouping 6 fucking chapters together. That makes so much sense. What stage has an easy pure to drop? 912. 912 it is.
私たちの見せ場だ。
I'm not counting IS5 ending 1. He cheats. All he does is redeploy Beanstalk. Like, I can despawn the crab by redeploying Beanstalk too. He's not special. Yeah, the pure can remove it. Okay, so the pure can also remove it. Tie between Umbrio and Totter.
レンズが割れちゃった。
Stay healthy, Doctor. Vive la vida.
このままノーカットで作戦記録に使えるじゃん。
Yeah, I've probably tested this before and just forgot, because it's not something that's gonna count. I'm sure she has other lenses.
よし、お前ら
She'll be fine.
落ち着いていけよ。
Time to fight? I gotta hide first.
I'm still kinda sad that Crystal has a higher target priority than Beanstalk Scrap.
クムがみんなを守る。
It's lame.
クムの特製料理だよ。
I think I need to go straight to Pinecone next. You know, after the giant wave crashes
見えたよ。
into Gummy.
クムの特製料理だよ。
鍵のようにここでし
行くよ。
はい気兼ねを引く。
青もうちょっとクムの特製料理。あいつらを止めて。
Don't think there's enough dodge to actually kill anything. We'll deploy Gavio if we have to later.
おいしいもの。
バッテリーはまだまだ持ち気兼ねを
Also, our damage is so ass. Everything that does damage is E1.
準備万端。当たらないよ。
はい気兼ねを普段通り釘を打てば
クムの特製料理だよ。 ドクターの言う通り発射。クムにやらせて。
At least Gummy is E2, so this thing won't one-shot her.
はい
Yay!
はい気兼ねを普段通り釘を打てば大丈夫
Feel like you're gonna faint?
Find a place where it won't heal Pinecone,
治療してほしい。
おいしいも
because
の
we might
食べよう。
need that healing later.
指示を普段通り釘を打てば大丈夫
I think we'll heal it. Yeah, we do.
元気出して。
I guess I'll
気兼ねを
block attacks that don't get out healed. Or other attacks that will one-shot.
持ちますよ
元気出して。
はい普段通り釘を打てば大丈夫
Guess it doesn't come up with an Itagami. Oops.
ドクターの言う通り発
0 DPS.
You can't see me.
はいちゃんと段ボール鍵を打てば大丈夫
What the hell is a sentry? There's too many fucking archetypes in this game.
気兼ねを
I know more operators name than I know operators. Okay, so a sentry can't be something that summons a turret.
完璧な仕事ができました
A ranged defender.
満足していただけ
Wasn't
ま
that
す
the
か
fortress defender? What the fuck is a sentry? Oh right, so Liskar and Jessica, right? Where they just kind of made an archetype that they didn't know what to call. Squad size, yay! I wonder if the promotion was just straight up better value here. Going down is worthless because I only get one fight. Oh, 50% more health. I can't actually take any boss keys, by the way, because the boss key will give me a collectible. I think this fight will kill me. This will definitely kill me. This will only probably kill me.
At your service.
There's a mission? I wanna go!
Yeah, I think this fight is safer than this fight. Might be lying about that. But I can face tank the Lancers with Matterhorn, because they only do about 3,500 damage or something.
よしお前ら落ち着いていけよ
私たちの実力を見せてあげよう We're counting on
Will
you.
Matterhorn make it in time to save the rock?
Yeah.
Apparently. Maybe he shouldn't have,
治療の準備だ
considering how much health he's about to lose. Okay, we can afford to
ここですか
heal some more, so we can
I
commit
shall be
Pinecone on this tile.
I shall bring any monster to its knees.
There's a chance we'll have to give up on killing the crystal.
今助けてやる
It's not like it does anything for me.
指示をどうぞドクター
Anything but a Blastcaster, please. To
今助
put
け
it
てやる
politely, Blastcasters are all
ちゃんと
ass.
聞いてます
Ifrit isn't as because she's a 6-star and has 2 very powerful skills. You know, the exception that proves the rule and all that. Oops, that's not good.
Just here for show.
I think if we kill one more once, we'll just grab them all at that point. So we can get rid of Pinecone, yeah. And put more damage here.
準備万端だよ
何やってんだ
Oh, that works too. Bye bye, Lancer. Be on your way.
今助けてやる
My shield. I'm not just here for show.
顔をもうちょっとあいつらを止めて
何やってんだ
She lost so much health from one hit.
しっかりしろ
エリアはまだまだ持ちますよ
I just said Ifrit isn't us.
気兼ね
But
を
she's the exception that proves the rule.
指示をエリアはまだまだ
Why do I
持ちます
bother
よ
talking?
今助けて
普段通り釘を打てば大丈夫
Floor 4 and 5. Avoid every fight like the plague and leak a bunch of enemies on the boss.
Phew
It's a bad plan.
Exhausted.
I'm well aware of
I wanna
that.
go lie down, Doctor.
One of the best relics in the game, by the way. Because it lets you get objective shields more efficiently. and increases your carry capacity, and holy shit, we have more DPS. Not a lot of DPS, but it is DPS. Okay, we're fucked. We'll get through this fight anyway. I should have probably just combined the two attack speed runes. Because I will need some decent rune for later. All 6 stars ignore what the archetype is supposed to do. That's not really noteworthy. Oops. That was a bad whiff. I think Myrtle still wins. He won. Just waste some DP. Okay, we'll finish them off with Roberto. Oh yeah, we only have 3 deployment limit. I always forget. Oh, bye Myrtle. Yeah, I'm definitely ignoring the crystal on this one. Wait, how the fuck am I gonna kill the melee enemies here? Why did I think this stage is remotely playable? Questions for later. Bye bye basic enemy dude. I made a mistake and Beanstalk should have been on this tile for extremely obvious reasons. But yeah, Gummy will just die here anyway. Technical errors aside.
Over here.
Okay, I wanna know if I can tank the boss though. Like, is that remotely an option that I can even consider? This is probably one of the harder stages, because I have to deal with 2 lanes at once. Let's figure out if the boss is tankable. Yep, that's pretty easily tankable. Especially with Roberto and his own defense. So the boss isn't really a problem, I just need something else to deal with the other side. Okay, needed slightly better deployment. Here's what I should have done. So I should probably have Beanstalk all the way back here. Then I can have Pinecone here and Gummy here. Ideally I should... Nah, yeah, it has to be Gummy. If the Pinecone is also E2, then that makes this one playable. What can we kill? Oh yeah, whoops, I forgot here. Well, I have an idea of what I need anyway. Ideally I just get the Cowseed fight and then it doesn't matter. That's the best option. Though this squad was ass and I can't fight anything. Not getting any shop on the 3rd floor is kind of throw. It wastes so much value. Yeah, if Beanstalk was back, they should just shoot the crystal. That's why I said afterwards that you should be way in the back where the blue box is. And just only control 1 lane. That was the correct spot for her. Having Beanstalk on the front was a mistake. Is Contrail fun to use? I guess. It's a weird question to quantify for me. I mean, every operator in the game is essentially other than summoners, to be fair. You press their skill and they do damage or become tankier. So they all, on a mechanical level, they all feel fairly similar to use. And the only difference is the size of the red number and what color the flashing lights are. But I think the archetype is fun enough to use. actually blocking flying enemies is a complete gimmick, and you basically never use that. But the fact that she can become invisible to basic enemies is pretty fun to play around with.
フムの特製料理だよ。
Do I ever use Umbrio? I have like 50 videos with Umbrio. What the fuck? I use her all the time. I'm kind of offended at that question.
フムの特製料理だよ。
We have a duck or a bear coming to waste my time, by the way. I got to the boss with 2 elite operators and then I died horribly.
指示を待ってるにはまだまだ持ち普段
That run was kind of dead on arrival. I need shops, because a shop is for recruits. So a shop is basically worth 4 fights to me.
みんなどいて。
Do not get me wrong, this is not something that will work consistently. We're gonna be rolling RNG for a few days until we actually get this down.
みんなお腹すいた？
はい
Yeah, the last video I have uploaded is just how the thumbnail is just Umbrio.
元気出して。
普段通り釘を打てば大丈夫
Alright, what do you think I'm gonna get out of Blueprint Squad realistically? Like, I can do it, but you realize it's gonna just reroll encounters, which half the time give me relics I can't use. And the other half the time it's gonna give me Lost and Found, which gives me nothing at all. It's a very small chance for me to actually get a safe house, and then I need a safe house that actually has good value. Because it can give me like 2 hope, some plants that I spent to get to the safe house, and some other garbage. The only max lives, E2, and squad limit are actually useful options in the safe house. Like, it's not I don't have that many useful things I can get from a reroll, other than a fight. Because you can't reroll into a shop without the 3rd item. If you could reroll into a shop, I'd use reroll squad, but they don't spawn on their own, unless you have an item that forces them. Anyway, yeah, I feel like I'm better off without Perfumer. Talon of Hatred is the 2nd best item in the game, only because an even more broken support item will be added in an expansion. Until we get the expansion, it's straight up the best item in IS5.
ドクター、忘れ物しないでね。今回はどんな面白い動画が撮れるかな。
フムがみんなを守る。
I guess I've co-opted with people before. If somebody asks me to, I don't mind.
フムの特製料理
But
だよ。
I'm pretty isolated from most of the Arknights community, so it's not something I'm gonna go out of my way to do.
釘のようにここでしっかり支えます
フムの特製料理だよ。
Pick Talon better then. Or stop playing assassins in mid lane.
気兼ねを
Obviously you have to learn to play Azir instead. Is Azir still a meta operator like he has been for the last 25 years?
はい
Or is League of Legends slightly different from when I played it 5 years ago? Actually, don't answer that, I don't want to know. Yeah, I'm very much in support of the not playing League of Legends idea. It's worked out great for me.
まだまだ持つ普段通り釘を打てば大丈夫
It does slightly increase your water build though.
指示を待ってるにはまだまだ持ちますよ
But you know, everything has a downside. Dota's just League of Legends. And I know Dota came first.
食べよう。
I'm old enough to have played what Dota copied too.
Mission accomplished.
But it's all just League of Legends to me. Whether you call it HOTS, Dota, that other PvP hero fighter or whatever.
このままの
They're all League of Legends as far as I'm concerned. Well, people say it changes, but it's the same shit I've always seen. When I've played it for like 3 years, and I always thought it was basically the same. Oh, it's an assassin meta. Oh, it's a tank meta because they changed 2 items. But realistically, it's the same shit. Obviously, Dota 1 came before WoW. Calling it Dota 1 sounds wrong to my ears. It's just Dota, the stuff you play in Warcraft 3. And there's a game called Aeon of Strife that comes from StarCraft, which is where Dota is basically from. I haven't played Pokemon. Tell me what the raw Pikachu is supposed to mean. Is that good, bad, generic, or neutral? My experience with Pokemon is watching the anime when I was 8 years old, and that's about it.
グムがみんなを守る。元気出して。
Yeah, I think the floor 3 bosses have some comments on my unlimited power. You can scroll through the stream and see what they think of it.
みんなお腹すいた？
ドローン飛べ。
元気出して。
はい普段通り鍵を打つ違うよ。ベリーはまだまだ持ちますよ。
治療してグムの特製料理だよ。
I've watched that movie where the thing transforms, which I assume is old Digimon movie, so I'm not sure how much that narrows it down.
指示を
It's a movie I watched over 20 years ago. What do you want from me?
ベリーはまだまだ持ちますよ。
始めるぜ。
Bro, if you can remove Pokemon from that sentence, and I would agree with you.
指示を気兼ねを引く。
The parents are right.
家を一軒建て
As an old man, I agree with the parents in that circumstance.
ドクター
Whoops, almost clicked on the item.
もしかして
It's a meh item, but I kind of like it.
ですか？
Give me fight. Need to burn some rune off. I guess we can just use this one, and it will give us something to sell. But it is 2 shields, so dump this thing instead. Why am I even carrying it?
The wall moved right before your eyes. No, you're exactly.
Huh, didn't know you're Bulgarian.
ドクター、忘れ物しないでね。
Time to fight? I gotta hide first.
Did we just play this stage 3 times in one run? I definitely don't like Dead by Daylight. I've played that with a friend of mine. Half the time when you're playing a survivor, you just sit in a corner and do click the button at the right time, right the mini games instead of running away from the killer. And the other time you just run in a circle, and that's about it. I felt like it got old really fast when I played that. Maybe it's better if you're playing it from the... Why am I trying to heal a chest?
何すりゃいいんだ？何すりゃいいんだ？
Questions for later. Worst IS? Depends. I don't like IS3. Some people do. Personal taste comes in. I also think that IS5 has a relatively low replay value, so you might not like it because of that.
Mission accomplished.
Personally, for me, IS4 is my absolute favorite, because it's pretty hard and I need to pay attention throughout all the floors. but I know a lot of people who do dislike that one too, because it's really punishes you in a really specific way, which is getting rushed quickly before you have enough DP to deploy your stuff. So I can understand why people don't like it, but it doesn't affect my enjoyment of it. Why do I want to sell this? Yeah, I don't want to sell anything. I agree that the expansion makes IS4 worse, by the way. I don't like how the emergency boss fights are RNG, because they're so much harder than the normal one, and you're kind of forced into them. If it was a toggleable option, where you can choose to walk into it by getting some encounter, I would have zero complaints with the expansions. Well, I have another one, but it's not a straight complaint. I think the items that were added in the expansions are all trash, so they just make your item pool worse overall. So I would really enjoy if we had an option to just turn off the expansion, like how you can turn it off in Risk of Rain, like where you just have a toggle to turn off the expansion if you don't want to play it. If we had the toggle and an encounter to trigger the emergency boss fight, I would have zero complaints about it.
位置についたよ。みんなお腹すいた？
Oh yeah, since reclamation algorithm doesn't whack to hell and back, maybe I can set up something where stream picks operators for it too. We'll just kill them before they archers loop around and shoot Gavio in the back. Don't think I have any chance of getting that crystal, because there's nothing on this stage that's really stallable. These guys don't have defense, so Gummy will just beat the shit out of them. And I don't have any melee operators to kill stuff on this side, effectively. Once the flag procs, there is a small window where you can kill this crystal, because all the other assholes walk away. Not sure if it works without any items. Should work because of the E2 click, but I guess we'll see. I guess I should commit Gavio for this. Because you see, that's the last flag, so we can focus down the crystal now. These guys can actually kill Gummy, so I can't retreat Pinecone to stall them longer. You know, I need to actually shoot them down. We can remove her now, and then do something like this, I think.
Hey, over here.
Not sure Gummy wins that one. Or I might have messed up. Yeah, not enough time. Maybe I could have deployed Eton earlier, around the corner, so he hits more shots. But then I still have to retreat Pinecone and I get the same problem. Because Eton will almost insta-kill it. So it's not like I can buy time with him. I guess I can pick Jaya. I'm not that tight on DP, so Jaya or Gravel makes no difference. Gummy will just kill the crossbow herself. Like, the crossbow just isn't tanky. And if I don't have Eton there, the archer will just reach Gummy a bit faster. But yeah, I should have definitely... maybe if Gavi was up. I don't know, I'll need to think about the whole rotation for that.
美味しいもの
Questions for later. We can go straight to Ethan because he's E2.
やってみましょう。どうしよ
Oh,
う
whoa,
か。
Jai can just outright 1v1 the caster. I just realized.
クムの特製料理だよ
Sorta surprised he can. Right? Because he do... Oops, no he can't. He still dies in 3 hits. At E2 he will win that because the skill activates faster.
鍵のようにここでしっかり支えます
Regardless, we can just heal him.
Hey, feel like
Oops,
you're
shit.
gonna faint?
始めるぜ美味しいもの
バッテリーはまだまだ持つ
The alternative to the medic bait one attack.
やってみましょう。
Wonder if this works now.
クムの特製料理だよ
Obviously killing the caster is not
また
important.
落とし。
Yeah, that's enough. Because it delayed when the third attack happened, so he had enough time to charge.
クムの特製料理だよ
IS3 teams is the worst for me. It's boring as shit. And IS3 is kind of boring as well, so the music really doesn't help it when all the music is ambient. Oh, you mean the Katu team as in terms of the setting? I thought you meant team like the music. I really don't like how the IS3 is just background ambience that sounds ominous. Don't have any problem with the actual setting.
していただけましたか
I wonder if Totter's worth picking. I would definitely go towards Shiryuki because arts damage. Yeah, if it's music, I don't like it at all. I can't actually think of a lot of stages where Totter is that useful. Maybe I'm wrong. I'll try Shiryuki if we die horribly with her. I might get around to actually doing the math for this shit later, but not now. No, lost and found. Useless encounter. I can feel the reset because we're gonna get an item. It's coming. Choking not this time. We're keeping this one. 35 ASPD is better than 2 shields. Okay, we have a safe house and the Bosky. Unfortunately, we don't have any plants because we had some poor luck with the stages, so we cannot absorb both. Oh, I get to pick. I think it's worth it to take the risk. This is super RNG anyway. So I think I might want to start here and just hope I can eat both fights. Yeah, Kiaru's busy today, so she can't terrorize people. Oh wait, you're here. Why aren't you terrorizing people? You're going against your nature. Wait, obviously it's ending 1. Why is everyone asking me this? No, I went there before I saw you. If you read hey backwards, it's yeah. Oh, the point is, even if I agreed and go to the safe house, I don't really get that much out of it, do I? Can we do this one? What's the win condition? This says 0 IQ, boss.
Understood.
To answer the actual question, Basically, I need to look out and not have to fight anything on floor 4 and 5. So I have enough lives to leak half the enemies. And then stall the boss with Gavio plus Matterhorn forever.
今回はどんな面白い動画が撮れるかな。やっちゃおっか。
位置についたよ。
I just realized they don't have
ついた。
Beanstalk. Why the fuck did they start this fight? That's stupid. This is going to go very poorly for me.
ここですか？
みんなお腹すいた？
指示を気兼ねを聞く。はい、ベリはまだまだ持ちますよ。
Okay, I need to come. I think I need to commit to Ethan before I deploy
指示をどうぞ。
Gavio, because I need the slow to save me from this asshole, so I can feed Jaya to him properly.
指示をベリはまだまだ
Go
持ちま
Ethan,
すよ。
devour all of the spiders while taking 0 damage. And then Gummy just got her ass beat. She wasn't even eaten. She just got bodied. Which, it's a new one Gummy to be fair. I think it's just gonna be one leak. We're fine.
Hey, feel like you're gonna fit.
気兼ねを聞く。
しっかりしろ。
We can stall the last asshole, I think. And then try to go for the crystal.
通りにするよ。何やってんだ。
はい、気兼ねを聞く。はい、ちゃんと聞いてます。
Ready.
What's the... you can't see me.
It's a need to Gavi also. That's gonna last forever. Even if he misses a bind, the skill will come back by the time he whoops around. But yeah, I should probably commit everything to killing this one before anything else. That will make him attack the other one.
ドローン飛べー。
First kill this one, then the crystal.
今助けてやる。
Don't wanna get Gummy accidentally eaten and lose 2 lives.
You're gonna faint.
We've already lost 1 too many.
しっかり。
Probably overkill, but I think we have time.
Hey, over here. Roger.
何やってんだ。
Fremont just asks you to have operators done deployed when you kill him.
Shadow.
You don't strictly speaking need shifting for ending 2. True damage kind of shits on him too. You think we're gonna be done in just 8 years? Thank you for the vote of confidence. But I'm not sure I share your optimism.
みんなお腹すいた？
I don't think I can use Spinecone. She's gonna kill this way too fast.
ドクターの言う通りにする。ドクター発射。Very shadow.
ここですか？
Oh, we have an extra. Whoa.
はい、気
The
兼ね
time waster is coming.
しっかりしろ。
はい、気兼ねを。
Get him!
ベリはまだまだ持ちますよ。
And of course it's the slowest walking one. Why did I retreat everything? It would have been faster to kill it than wait for it to walk around. Okay, I'm gonna take a nap. Can somebody message me on Discord when the rat goes through? I would tell you to spam in the chat, but you don't have any audio notifications. I don't use Discord servers, so I'm not in any servers, but I still use it to chat for a few people. Since some of them are there, they can wake me up once this rat actually makes it in the blue box. Though, given how old I am, I might just be dead by that point. You don't need examples that 5 stars are better than 4 stars. That's almost self-evident. The fact that we have people willing to argue the opposite point means nothing. I'm not retired, I'll just die of old age soon. My beard is already reaching the floor.
Mission accomplished.
Legit would have been faster to just kill it. Well, I would have definitely killed it with Eton and click. I was just too lazy to press the mouse.
Hard. You saw me, right? Right?
Oh yeah, I can't use boss keys. Which is good because I'll probably just die in them. Worst debuff possible. Yay. Okay. E2 Jaya. Helps for bosses, I guess. No, bosses that aren't Fremont anyway. I can already feel how a lot of this will just be running into the right floor RNG to get what I need. Yay, bigger Shiryuki. I almost managed to run out of money. Some fucking how. This is just playable as an emergency. There's no need to reload. Just switch to this. And yeah, we can just play it like this. I always do ending 3, because ending 2 takes actual setup and skill.
Don't panic.
Whereas
if you
ending...
suddenly
Oh, fuck
notice
off.
a missing squad mate.
Of course, both crystals are gonna be there. We're gonna need to let all of the rocks die, because this is uncontestable. I forgot about the debuff. It's on me.
ブムの特製料理だよ。
ここですか？
ブムがやるブムの特製料理だよ。
Okay, so I want to get rid of most of the enemies here, because we're gonna need some of the block. They gain damage reduction in the crystals, remember? So we're kind of gonna need that.
釘を打てば大丈夫。
ブムの特製料理。
普段通り釘を打てば普段通り釘を
Oh yeah, once they're down, everything just goes that way. Assholes! Okay, so I should have had Pinecone one tile down. That would have made this significantly easier. It was a big mistake placing her this far back. If I die stupidly, it's because of that.
普段通り釘を打てば大丈夫。
I just noticed they can almost one-shot Gummy through the slow. That's kind of disgusting, honestly.
はい。普段
Yeah, we wanna block this guy on Jaya, because he does a ton of damage. But you know, block him in a tile where he's actually going to die.
What's the but violence can't solve all your problems.
気兼ねを
はいよ。ラッシャー。美味しいもの食べよう。
はい。気兼ねを
Yeah, there's no need to retreat him. Because Jaya is a fadass himself.
振りはまだまだも。
Guess we have the right E2 operators, so my bad play doesn't matter.
Mission accomplished.
はあ、家を一軒建てるよりずっと大変でした。ドクター、私たちもしかしてちょっとすごいですか？
Why did I pick those? I can't sell them. E2 operators over picking other operators. And we can play the face-off. Would be funny if the face-off started spawning crystals too. Roberta is unironically tankier than Gummy,
ベースはなさそうだね。
so we're just gonna switch.
Don't panic if you suddenly notice.
I'm not sure I
missing
can actually kill that
squad
one.
mate.
That's better.
やってみましょう。鱗取り。
Mission accomplished.
I like how the thing with 3000 defense that one-shots almost everything, and the fucking Sarcast Swordsman are the same
大
tier.
将、これで
Granted, that thing dies to a
終わりですかね。
caster really easily, and the Sarcast Swordsman doesn't, but still. Feels a bit lopsided to me. I can't kill Jesselton. Like, how am I supposed to kill Jesselton? Can you imagine something that can kill it? I sure as shit can't. I'll actually save this for later. By later I mean now. Okay, let's review what we have. I think it's just one force, like any force tile. Okay, so that basically covers... This covers 2 lanes. Use this to stall the boss. We're gonna run into some issues, so Pinecone and Shiryuki. I don't have a good squad for what I wanna do. Definitely don't wanna commit a medic, that's for sure. We also only have 6 deployment slots, so medic isn't really a terribly functional pick for me. Yeah, okay, I think I got it. You'll be arguing that a 5-star isn't that bad no matter what the 5-star is. Or whether it's even a 5-star.
出発か。
Oh shit, we have this thing again. A good thing I thought of this combination then, because I wouldn't have a playable option otherwise. To be fair, I'm pretty sure I'm screwed, but we'll try our best. I think the extra crystal is too much and I can't deal with it, but we'll see. Because the tile denial is basically unresolvable, I feel. Nah, I think I'm fucked because of the extra crystal. I will survive, to be clear, and I would have survived even better if I just pointed click down. Oh, we have an alternative version with the DP Stewards. I guess they're less bad in some way, and worse in others. But yeah, I can't deal with the extra crystal. Oops.
Hi. Hi.
We're gonna deploy the crab later. I can't even deploy Jaya when I think about it,
You can't see me.
because I'm bleeding out the DP constantly. I really got screwed by the alternative on this stage.
準備万端だよ。
どうしやすか
Yeah, I need to consider what the debuff is before I go into stage. I'm not sure I could have done much with this. The tiles become too nasty and it takes too long to kill the crystal. I guess realistically, the only choice was to stout the boss here with Ethan. So Ethan here, Beanstalk here. But I haven't ever seen this stage before. Even though I've played it on both CN and EN, I've never gotten this one before. I didn't even knew it existed. I think this is easier than the other one, cause I need less healing over here, so I can conceivably stow something with Craft plus Ethan, and then buy myself enough time to make some space here.
Mission failed.
Yeah, I think the squad I had could beat it. If I play it 2-3 more times in a row, I'll definitely beat it. But getting this blindly was kind of throw. I've never seen it before. No for Liberators. Liberators are the lamest archetype for me. Like, to some extent, every operator is just a click button and then they do damage. But Liberators are literally nothing else. No Liberators, please. No Liberator bot. It's just a boring archetype to me. I don't like it. Because effectively it has no downside, like not a real one anyway. You have basically two types of damage operators, ones that kill small amounts of trash that you don't care about, and ones with a big skill you use when a big wave comes, right? Liberator is the second kind. The fact that they can't block basic trash isn't a weakness, it's a strength. It means they won't get pressured by random trash mobs, if the trash mobs happen to do real damage. A 4-flinger would either do arts damage or be bad, because they won't be able to penetrate defense too well. Entirely possible they get some ridiculous scaling like Contrail did in Harass 2. Then they might be decent, but who's... But I'm gonna lean towards probably not that good, because they have other sources of high damage physical. So they're not gonna offer anything unique. The only way they're gonna be really do anything that I want is either if they have stupid scaling or arts. For Osmontis, W isn't a flinger. She's a cockroach archetype. Different one entirely. Nothing to do with each other. Look, is it really bullying if she's the one that jumps in the hole? Like, the other guys can turn a corner, you know, the top hats. So if she can't do it, that's her problem. The hell is a cannon stage? Do you mean the one on floor 3? Or what? Sentry Protector. Now I'm just imagining somebody that goes to the night guards and brings them a sandwich at 2 AM, protecting their health from their night shift. Wait, that's just a medic. Never mind. Stay away from hoes, Rafik. Let's not talk about Crown Slayer's hoes anymore, okay? Bad topic. Was this the normal or the emergency? I don't think there's anything wrong with the archetype. I do think Osmontis has really low scalings for a 6-star though. Her damage is decently high if you're fighting things that don't have defense, but most enemies tend to have defense, so that doesn't mean much of anything. There's no way you can do ending 2 or 3 with 4 stars without relics. You can do them without 4 stars, but I have no interest in that. It's already been done.
普段通りくゆ普段通りくゆ打てば大丈夫
So it's going to just be ending 1. Mostly because it's the only one that's remotely possible.
私が必要だね。はいよ。
Oops, Pinecone's gonna die. Which isn't a big deal, but it's gonna waste my time. Shouldn't have retreated. Well, try to burn as much
指
health,
示をどうぞ
which is 0.
元気出して
Yeah, pretty relaxing stream for me, honestly. Mostly because I die to RNG stuff before I get to anything where I need to use my brain.
完璧な仕事ができましたドクター満足していただけましたか
I wouldn't mind an artillery defender, though they'd only be really great if... again, they either need some stupidly high scaling. Because if you can only kill enemies that have low defense, that's usually not that valuable, especially for an AoE operator.
目的地は
If you can get them to shoot some elite that's AFKing in the back, that's another story. That's why high physical or arts damage is a must. Like if there's some elite AFKing here and I can just insta-gibet with Totor or something. If the defender can't do the same thing, that really lowers their value.
ここですか
And if it comes to just clearing basic trash mobs, oh, there's a million operators that do that, even among 4 stars. So either, unless they're exceptionally good at it, doing it from a distance won't necessarily be a big advantage. Oh, an argument about whether Tsukinoki is back. That's a classic. It's like one of the all-time Arknights arguments. Along with people making videos about Frostleaf about how she's remotely usable.
普段通りくゆ打てば大丈夫はいバッテリーはまだまだ持ちますよ
You're so imprecise in wording though. Implying that everything else she does is replaceable.
ドクター
What you're saying is that the invisibility reveal isn't replaceable. Which is ridiculous because it absolutely is. You're kind of undermining your own argument there. Because other than some trolling they did in CC4, you're never gonna get a stage that where you actually need a range tile invisibility reveal. It's not something that realistically comes up, because if it does, it's bad stage design. They did that back in the first CC, or like one of its dailies. Yeah, one of its dailies had that, where enemies were just permanently invisible. Ethan first. C needs some meta tile to do it. I do love 5 encounters on the second floor. It's not a complete dogshit spawn at all.
ふむ準備
れ物しな
I
いでね
think whether people understand it or not is not an argument for anything one way or the other.
行くよ
If you have a place where Tsukinogi is useful, that's essentially going to be bad stage design,
準備
just by her very nature.
準備あいつらを止めて
Exactly because she does something that no other operator does. Whoops, I kind of trolled myself.
準備万端だよあいつらを止めてはいよみんな飛んで
I wonder if Utage 1v1s the truck. Was this a normal or an emergency stage? I guess we're gonna find out really quickly. Okay, it's the normal one.
Hey,
You can tell by how Utage actually killed the truck.
クムがみんなを守る
おじのようにここでしっかり支えます。
あいつらを止めて
クムの特製料理だよ
Ethan did his job nobly.
美味しいもの食べよ
Usable isn't a high standard. You can beat almost everything with 3 stars and 4 stars. In fact, if we're including E2 4 stars, there is literally only one stage in the game that you can beat,
指示を取って
and that's from Design of Strife,
はい
and it's only
まだまだ
S3.
持ちますよ。
S2 was beatable with 4 stars, and was beaten. S3 is technically also beatable. It's just that the RNG is complete ass, and ultimately everyone gave up on doing it. Like, being usable just isn't a high standard because Arknight isn't a very difficult game. So it's a question whether you're discussing whether something is actually good, as in part of the higher echelon of useful units that simplify the game even more, or whether it's quote-unquote usable, because literally everything is usable. Like one of the operators I use constantly, so just compare this to a 6-star. She does about 200 arts DPS and has 7 summons that have about 2000 health and 300 defense. That's a fairly powerful 4-star.
クムがみんなを守る
She's also very bad relative to any higher RT operator. That's actually useful.
美味しいもの食べよ
The point I'm trying to make isn't that Deep Cover is bad. It's that anything is usable. That's not a meaningful standard if you're discussing whether an operator is good or not.
行け私たちの実力を見せてあげよ
If you're gonna look around, need to deploy Pinecone first. You can find a video of somebody clearing some stage with 2-3 garbage operators, even if it's a stage you'd consider hard. Like, no matter what operators it is, because there's always going to be some niche use for everything. There's 1,000 stages in this game, it's normal. Just because something has some very particular esoteric niche use, isn't some exceptional quality that only that operator shares. Every operator has something
鍵を打てば大丈夫。
small like that, but it doesn't mean that no other operator could do their job at the same level or better.
はい。バッテリーはまだまだ持ちますよ。
うはいよ
Wait, shit, I forgot to get the crystal.
いただきその泣き
I might still finish it. We'll see.
どうすん来た来た
Don't kill the archers. We need them for later.
はい。バッテリーは
Violence cancel.
気がねよ。あ、
元気出して
Hey, over here.
ドローン飛べ
普段通り釘を打てば大丈夫。
We can let Gummy die in this case, because we have other operators to clean up.
いただきます
No, wait, she's not gonna die. It's not the emergency. Oops.
行くよみんなお腹すいた
Mission accomplished.
このままノーカットで作戦記録に使えるじゃん。
More guard tickets. That's less than ideal, but we'll pick a moose. Almost bricked my run out of habit. It's hard to fight your impulses. Yes, I would unironically say that almost every other operator is bad in comparison. Do you want trip ones or... I think I want the trip ones more, because I can transform them into recruits. And debuff doesn't matter that much. Because we can walk around enough to get rid of it.
Yes, I'll do my best.
I pick Hummus when I'm playing with item. He scales a lot of stuff, so he's decent. I just definitely need moose for later, so I have no incentive to pick Hummus. Can't use Beanstalk. Unfortunately. Can I start with Click? Saves a lot of trouble. Guess not.
ついたよおいしいもの食べよ
Need to be eaten next. And then we can deploy Click to start working on the crystal. Not having a medic here is going to bite me in the ass. Because we only have one range tile to work with.
特製料理だよ
Until we bait the caster. I'll bait it with Moose, I guess.
From now on, this is my battle.
And then we're gonna bully it a bit with Beanstalk.
お腹すいた
We don't need to kill it, we just need to soften it up, because Gummy can't out-kill it.
はいよみんなどいて
That being said, she's just going to kill the caster. You do your Beanstalk.
おいしいもの食べよ
And then casually just base the other caster. Or the terrorist.
釘のようにここでしはい気がねよ
Yeah, this code really trivialized the problems with this stage.
おいしいもの
Having E2 Beanstalk is extremely comfortable here. What's the point of doing the emergency stages? Everything other than the collectible. So there's zero value over a normal stage, but it still gives me the stuff a normal stage would, so I have no incentive to skip it.
Hey,
If I know I can do it, why would I skip it?
ブムがやるよ
はいよみんなどいて
Mission accomplished.
You're misunderstanding my point. There's a difference between a rarely used operator and an operator that can be replaced. So, Tsukinogi specifically does reveal from a range tile. If you have a situation where the only way to resolve it is to have invisibility reveal from a range tile, that is a bad stage, straight up. Like, you can get that in CC if you take some risk combination, that's different a bit, but if you have some normal stages where you just have all of the meta tiles are blocked and you have to use reveal on a range tile to do it, that's just a poorly designed stage. If it was a common ability to reveal from range tiles, that would be fine. But since there's only one tool in the game that can do it amongst hundreds, that's just straight up poor design. Because you can't guarantee that the average gacha player is going to have Tsukinogi, much less that they're going to build her. Yeah, obviously Ines can reveal from a different stage. I'm not debating whether other operators can reveal tiles. We're all well aware they can. My point is, if you have a situation where no other operator can do it, that's a problem with the stage. Which is why you're not going to see it. They did that back in the daily, and it was not well received, because it was before Tsukinoki was released, and the stage was actually unplayable. Because you just had invisible enemies walking in, with no way to reveal them. Oh my shit, the stage actually has a shop. How is this possible? Wonder what my odds are at killing that crystal. Low, I'd bet. Why combine 3-star and 2-star? Because I'm lazy and talking about Tsukinogi apparently. What can you do? Such is life. I wonder if Moose can eat the other car. I assume she can if something else baits the attack away. Yeah, not anymore. The 2 hits were a bit much. Oh, or maybe she just barely pulls it off. Close. Ooh. Oh shit. I forgot about the worm. That worm comes really fast though. Somehow I managed to get thrown by this stage again.
Hey, over here. What's the deal?
I tried to get rid of the cars quickly, and it just didn't work. Human sacrifice for the cannon, because we have nothing to kill it with. I guess I should have just committed to killing the cannons. Or if I just drop Beanstalk on the worm, that would work too.
Hey, get him good.
0% chance we kill that. Because Click can't reach over there, so it's just Tage, and she takes 3 deploys to kill it. Maybe we can, because Moose will close the gap a little bit. Yeah, you absolutely don't need Poors for Theresis. You can just shoot him. I assume the crab can tank for a bit. Yeah, it's 500 defense, it's not gonna die. Why is pulling him harder to do than bringing through damage? You're gonna have to explain the logic to me. You put literally any Poor on the tile that increases the force and all of them can pull, right? Is there a Poor that can't? Like Rope, Guadia and Cliffheart can? Do the other two just suck and can't do it or what? Like, if you say that a Poor is kind of a waste of a recruit ticket, just for that, I'd agree with you, I just wouldn't consider that harder than bringing through damage. But at this point I'm just arguing with semantics, and if that's what you mean, then I agree with you. Pulling him even a little bit increases the damage by quite a bit. You don't need to move him a massive distance. So even if you just move him a few centimeters, that's all you really need to increase the damage he takes several times over. Do not take the emergency. I don't actually get an extra fight from it, I think. Well, now I don't have a choice. Thank you, RNG. It's a playable emergency though, it's fine. But I think I just got
Don't
fucked out of the
panic
shop.
if you suddenly notice
Unfortunate.
a missing squad mate.
ドローン飛べ。
敵です皆さん手加減無用です。
行くよ。
クムがみんなを守る。
来た当たらないよ。
おいしいもの食べよう。
At least this stage is kind of a freebie. Even with E1 gun you have enough healing to go around.
みんなお腹すいた。
Even if it's just barely enough.
Hey, feel like you're gonna faint.
気がねよ。バッテリーはまだまだ持ちますよ。
Should probably DPS this a bunch though. Or else I'll have problems killing it later.
撃てば大丈夫。
How do I kill the Cappy? Slowly, that's how. We can just let Dage die. She redeploy on time for the next time I'm DPSing him anyway. Might as well use her to slow it a bit.
指示を普段通り。
Or just kill it, because she doesn't give a shit. Sure, works for me.
Mission accomplished.
あーすっきりした。楽しかったな。ドクター、クレープ食べに行こう。
E2ing is better. Okay, let's see if we look into the encounter that gives me points, because otherwise I can't go to the shop. We did not get that one. Most unfortunate. No shop for us. Getting one of the emergencies I can't play here. If it was a different emergency I would have taken it. I guess that was greedy and I should have skipped it and kept the plan for later. But with how much stuff we're gonna need, I'm not sure if I have the option to not greed. Then again, I only miss one recruit if I don't reroll it. And encounters have a potential to give me an E2. So I guess in that circumstance I'll just take the encounter. It's a waste, but being thrown by the emergency is worse.
ドローン飛べ。行くよ。準備そのおバカ。うちの子たちをいじめないで。
ここですか。
クムがみんなを守る。
We'll click kill the crystal before she explodes. I guess not. I'm giving back my DP. Yep, shit.
はい。
I forgot this guy can beat the shit out of everything.
撃てば大丈夫。
Annoying
You're
asshole.
gonna faint.
その泣き顔結構可愛いじゃない。
普段通り釘を打てば普段通り釘を打てば大丈夫。
Oh, the caster managed to freeze.
私が必要だね。
はい。ちゃんと聞いてます。
Yeah, I'll just commit to the crystal.
ドローン飛べ。
And just make sure Ethan doesn't randomly die to a casters.
ドクター指示普段通りこい
Get him good!
言っただけどこ切ればいいのかな。
指示普段通り釘を打てば大丈夫。はい普段通り釘を打てばだ気がねよ引く気がねよ引く準備場ここは通さないよ。
Mission accomplished.
Sorry.
Who will be getting a Kusi mod?
Battles that much,
Random
but
6 stars I don't care about. Realistically, it's probably gonna be older 6 stars that aren't that much in use anymore. Because if you wanna make people use different operators, why would you give modules to operate to... I'm getting too many guards tickets. Why would you give modules to operators that people already use? So probably some old assholes that are no longer in use. Like this asshole, this one, something like that. Helgur's probably forgotten from existence though, so not him. Something that buffs clicks attack as usual. The real answer is that I just don't care about what they'll get. I'm fine with what operators they have, I don't particularly want any new feature. I'll use whatever they give me. I don't have any particular thing. I think 4 stars are fine as they are. So if they don't add anything new to the game, that's not going to be... Like if they don't add any other 4 star, that's completely fine with me too. There's nothing that I particularly want. I'm not gonna use anything I pick, so it might as well be quartz. Yeah, I'm not a particularly big fan of... Go away. Stupid disc. IS modes either.
Hope I can help.
No medic. Okay, so we Tau Calcit first. No, actually we try to nuke Calcit. That's probably gonna work out better in my case. Okay, ignore the crystals this time. To probably answer it from AG's perspective, it's probably because people play that one game mode what? That's probably why you have a game mode that why there's a module for one specific game mode and no others. I shouldn't have placed down Beanstalk Scrap. I'm kind of trolling myself. Oh wait, they can spawn the other way around. See something new every day, I guess. No, that's fine. I think it works with the active of a setup we're running. Because we can just let monster go through and then kill it in the back with something. I've never bothered to read what this boss does. The Scousit gets a massive damage buff if I kill monster. That'd be annoying. Well, let's find out. Yeah, with the crystals here, I'm kind of sure I can't really do much more, and we're just gonna have to Link House it, because now she has the damage reduction.
Can't see me.
はい来た来た
We'll try to stow and redeploy everything, of course, but I don't think I have any workable plan. Waiting to see if he misses the bind. Like that.
Perfect timing.
Oh, it's out of range already. Too messy from me.
This is my battle.
Yeah, I guess I still need to kill one of the crystal. Otherwise I don't have any spacing to fight here. If monster was on the top, that would be fine, because I could just kill it with Utage. And then the explosion wouldn't kill my ranged operators. I assume she just beats the shit out of Utage, but I'll just check if I can time this stuff properly. So she's outside of the crystal range. Yeah, it was outside of the crystal range.
Accomplished.
The annoying thing about this spawn in particular is that there's no way to tell it from the other
This
spawn,
is worth
because it's all the same
celebrating.
enemies. So if I check
When
the
we get
stage,
back
I'll
to
just see
Rose
all the same
Island,
ones.
We won't have to eat my cooking anymore.
If we got the other shop as well, this might have looked a lot better. This fight isn't playable for me right now, so definitely skip that. Oh, a medic. That sure would have been helpful earlier. I'd rather die to an ugly nun if I had to pick. This one's playable. This one is more playable. Problem is that I get forced into an wish note here. I need to reroll it into something else. So we play this. I guess we have to take this one then, because we're gonna get a crystal from it. Bring melee bodies.
3001番がいいかな。それとも3002番？
All three of you seem
Understood.
not helpful, so I'm not sure what to bring. I guess Matterhorn would have been the correct choice. Recruitment just needs sorting options in general. Like, would you not want to have the option to go by archetype when you get a ticket for everyone? That seems like some really basic quality of life that we're missing, if I'm being honest. This one's going straight through. I guess I can kill him with Utage if stuff floats fast enough. No, actually don't kill this guy with Utage, because he's gonna kill Utage 100%. I'm also stupid, because I could have just... Yeah, I'm having a brain aneurysm. It's time to finish up for today, I guess. I could have just deployed stuff here in the normal mode. I was playing it like I'm playing the emergency and there's enemies here, but there just aren't enemies there. It was just a complete brain fart from me, and I leaked 2 enemies for absolutely nothing.
Hey, over here.
Nah, this was a free win. Me being an idiot, that doesn't mean anything. So what I had to do was just keep 2 melee bodies here from the start. I could have ignored the crystal because I didn't need to rush it. Then just have Beanstalk Pinecone from the start, eating these guys alive. That's all. That's what I actually needed.
普段通り釘を打て気がね
There are some pretty big mistakes on my part here. Should have been 0 leaks. Huge brain fart from me. But what can you do? I'm only paying so much attention. Okay. Yeah, I think the basic idea works. We can get through the first 3 floors. I just need to look out into a few shops so I can have enough stuff and also have enough points to avoid as many stages as necessary on the 4th floor. Unironically, the 5th floor has more playable stages than the 4th floor for me. We can take some of the normal stages on the 4th floor at least. As long as it's not the one where it has a bunch of crystals. Those are all nasty. I was never expecting to do it on the first day though, so that's fine with me. As far as I'm concerned, I've gathered some idea of what I want to do. In the meantime, I'll make some videos since people keep asking me questions all the time, like about how to abuse the horns and about certain bosses, so I'm just gonna cover those in a video or two. And I'll also probably grab a run with some 6-star, get to difficulty 15 and start swapping out how to do the fight. Because obviously the basic idea is to just block Fremont with Matterhorn Gavio and then kill enough enemies to not die. But I'll need to get a bit more specific. For now, good evening. Have a nice evening. I'll stop streaming here. Bye bye. Be back tomorrow.